in addition to the obvious benefits that will flow to people with disabilities, and that is that which will flow to American businesses if we have an international standard. So there's about 56 million people in the United States with disabilities, but there are about 1 billion people in the world with disabilities. So, for example, if we just take something like a U.S. law standard that says that all of these devices have to be now accessible to the deaf and the blind, and you multiply that by the thousands of companies in the United States that now have a part of this communications revolution, what could it mean for American business if these standards are adopted in countries all across the world? What could it mean in terms of practical benefits for the U.S. economy if we join the rest of the world in ratifying a treaty that they're all ready to go on in terms of what that additional benefit would be for our country?
Senator, you've hit the nail on the head. I mentioned it in my opening comment about the benefit to business and why the American Electronics Association and the IBM and others are supportive of this. I mean, 1 billion people. 1 billion people is a big market. You know, the market that drove the wealth creation of the 1990s, where every quintile of American income earners saw their incomes go up, every quintile, and the greatest wealth in the history of our nation was created. That market was a 1 billion person market, and it actually grew quickly into about a $1 trillion market, but it began smaller, and the result is this market is just waiting for us to tap into. We have assisted, we have electronic, assisted devices that help people to speak, that can print, that can, I mean, there are extraordinary gains through technology, and we'll be able to sell it. Different kinds of wheelchair accessibilities, lifts, all kinds of benefits in communications and in transportation. So there are huge, huge benefits for our companies. The bottom line is it means jobs.
I agree with you, and not a small number of jobs. Tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of jobs in the United States directly related to a standard being established across the rest of the world. And I agree with you that it doesn't require any change in U.S. law. It's really going to be a benefit for the disabled around the world and for businesses here in the United States to be able to service that new market that has been created, and we can be the leader in distributing those technologies as well while profiting here in the United States. So I thank you again.
Well, we agree completely.
For your great work.
Thank you, Senator.
Great work.